Hey folks, Dr. Drew Sinatra here. Well, we are living in precarious times right now with COVID-19, this coronavirus that has swept the world, and it's certainly changing our lives by the hour. And I wanted to share with you some tips on how to keep sane while being in the home. If you've got kids like I do, it's really challenging being home and balancing work and being present with them. And so I wanted to share with you a little bit of my routine, what I've been doing, and also what I've been doing with them. So first off, in the mornings when I wake up pretty early now. I meditate for 10-15 minutes. And I'm finding that this is just the only way for me to start my day without having, any anxiety around what is going to happen during the day. Because when I do meditate, it puts me into a really calm state of mind. And without it, I feel like I would be in a different place right now. But right now, I do feel like I'm in a pretty good place because I've been meditating every day, and it's amazing medicine for me. So I highly recommend some sort of meditation practice that you start off with every day. If it's just deep breathing or a mantra that you're saying, whatever it is, try to do something daily with that. Then I get some work done before my boys wake up. And then once they're up, we get breakfast together, spending time as a family, eating that breakfast at the dinner table. And after that's done, then my wife and I tend to divide and conquer. I'll get more work done. She'll take care of the boys, and then I'll take care of the boys in the afternoon, and then she'll get work done. And then when we're spending time with the boys, for example, yesterday, I introduced them to Monopoly, and my 8-year-old just ate it up. He loved it. He was so enthusiastic about playing. And it was so much fun being the banker and teaching him all about mortgages and rent and all that sorts of stuff. So that was really fun as a family to play Monopoly. And I knew that we'd have to get more games on board during this time. So I also bought Scrabble, and we'll likely bring that out probably tomorrow and give that a go. And so as the day comes to an end, we're trying to get the kids in bed a little bit earlier, although that's been challenging as well. And I'm finding, though, that for us, sleep is really important. So minimum 7-8 hours of sleep if we can. And then the last thing that I've been trying to do for myself and as a family is getting some nature exposure. We fortunately have a patio outside that we can go on. We also have this beautiful window that we can look out on the hill, and there's birds up there. There's beautiful trees. There's grass. We just had a spring rain that was fantastic, and I can just hear the water dripping down the roof. And so just being very present with nature, even though it's outside my window, has been really good for me, puts me into a very calm state. So those are some tips for you in terms of keeping sane in the home, because ultimately we're going to be in this position for a long time. I think it's going to be a lot longer than 2 to 3 weeks. I'm looking at months here, if not longer. And so we all need to create some coping strategies. And I find that for me, meditation, being out in nature, spending quality time with my kids, at least playing games right now, is really what's helping us to be a unit and get through this together. Because what we're going to need as a community is more patience and tolerance and compassion to get through this together. Because this is really going to be all about community and all of us working together and not doing this on our own, because we can't get through this crisis on our own. We're really going to need everyone's support. All right, I know that was a little bit of a long video, but I want to give you some tips, and we'll talk shortly.